the physicality you guys practice with even before you go full pads. I mean, how does that play into putting pads on is not more big of a deal?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say once we throw the pads on, then we can let the physicality show. But feel like even without the pads, everyone's got the mentality that they're going to go out there and in the run game we're going to make blocks, in the pass game we're going to be physical and win our routes.
Uh, now, I was just about to say, that's a standard not for the defense but for the offense. I see it from the offense as well. Whether they're blocking, getting to the next level with the O line, everything. The physicality is there, and that's the standard. That's the standard we're gonna keep from.
Y'all needed a real muggy day. What did y'all think of that span of mornings in a row that were misty and light and cooler? What do you think?
I enjoyed practicing in the morning. I mean, that's all I can really say. But I enjoy it because I feel like you're waking up into get straight into it. You have a lot of energy, and then the rest of the day you need to getting corrections and everything.
What would you say you bring to the secondary, and what's your time in Arkansas been like to this point?
My time in Arkansas has been amazing. And every single person, including you guys, have been amazing. So I just want to say I appreciate you guys from that standpoint. What I think I could bring to the defense is a leadership role because I am an older guy. I understand what it looks like and what it is going to be like on the game. So the younger guys, they have everything, all the mechanics, the tools, everything. So just fixing the little things, which is very important. Fixing the little things will help us in game. And I just like from our first shoulder pad practice, we were doing a bubble drill, and I just wanted to set the tone to show the defense. This is how we're gonna be. This is how physical we're gonna be.
Yeah, and I can back that. I mean, he's a real leader, both in the way that he plays, but also both of them. He's very much a leader.
More on Al, just his play, experiencing, I guess maybe if you guys have gone against each other in practice, what have you thought of him?
Yeah, I mean, actually, on my official visit, I was here with Al, so I got to know him a little bit on my official visit. We exchanged highlights and we watched each other, so we've had that connection since day one.
I know y'all see, and it happens in practice too. Like y'all, I don't know. Like I'm just really excited about the season, but I know we have to take it each day at a time, each practice at a time, each meeting at a time. And I don't like to look far into the season, but man, I'm just really excited. Yeah, that's all I feel.
The other defensive backs, there's a lot of new faces in that room. Can you maybe go through any guys that have stood out to you, just going against them in practice?
Yeah, I mean, Snacks brings it every day. He's one of those guys that they like to talk about corners not being physical. They're kind of scared of putting their nose in on the run game, but he's a guy that's going to go put his shoulder down and make some tackles, but also someone that can stack up with any receiver in the SEC.
Asked Andrew yesterday kind of what was the biggest change from going from a smaller school to the SEC. He said that the seats in Razorback Stadium. For you, what's kind of been like the biggest oh wow moment I'm here playing in the SEC?
Yeah, I mean, just the skill level of the DBs and just how smart and physical they are is something I never really faced at the D2 level. Obviously, that's more of a tribute to the SEC than it is like a knock at D2 because there's like obviously a ton of good players where I was before, but definitely just the physicality, and I didn't face a lot of man-to-man back at Hillsdale, so here learning how to get off man-to-man and press and stuff like that is something I've needed to adjust to.
Off the field specific that stood out?
Man, I just love the community here. My first time ever coming to Arkansas was on my visit, and you never know what to expect when you're visiting somewhere that many people don't know about. So coming here to Fayetteville, it's just the atmosphere and the fans here, and just the people in the community. I feel like it was been incredible.
A1.
Do you have Coach Pittman say he prefers you at safety, but you may have to play some hog, nickel, whatever. Do you have a preference between those two, or does it make you any difference?
It doesn't make any difference. I love to be on the field, whether it's a corner and linebacker. If I could play DN, I would. But in the DB room, Coach Wilson does a great job of having us learning each and every spot because whether Jay Lou is playing hog, he still has to learn the free safety and boundary safety because we might want to rotate each other, all of us in there. So it doesn't matter to me personally. I'm not sure.
Very good luck for your group. But Coach said that you made up some time in the summer Do you feel like you know quite a bit of the playbook? I mean, you feel pretty comfortable in the defense now.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I even in the spring, when I was out, I was still indulged in the playbook and in meetings and stuff, still, trying to lead off the field. Although it is kind of hard, you're not on the field, not understanding what they're going through out there with like the plays and stuff, and but just trying to lead in that way. And yeah.
Guy said the other day, he was in here, he said about, I think he said 9 receivers would travel or something, but all of you play special teams. Just talk about how it's been for you, Broden and Armstrong coming in as transfers and adjusting to everything and working on special teams and in the rotation too.
Yeah, obviously coming into a new situation, you never know what to expect. But you said me, Broden, Armstrong. I feel like we have really adjusted to the kind of practice style that we have, the offense that we have with Coach Enos, and then just in the receiver room with Guyton. I feel like he's a real leader, and he knows how to get us right, and really motivates us in the film room, and then also on the field as well.
Question to both you guys. Isaac, specifically you, Bakke, what have you seen from him? Like, it seems like he just keeps showing up, and if you've got any thoughts on him also from a defensive back standpoint.
From what I see from the spring to now, I believe his route running ability to try to stack a DB and get in and out the breaks. That's what I'm seeing from him. And then he's becoming more of a leader. Although he's younger, but he's becoming more of a leader as well from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, he was talking about the details. I feel like he's really been, on the field, figuring out the details of wide receiver, but also he's just one of those high motor guys. He's going to be 110% every single play, no matter what.
And what are your thoughts on KJ from a defensive standpoint and offensive?
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for the defense, honestly. I mean, how do you handle someone like that can throw the ball and be such a threat in the run game as well?
It's AJ Jefferson, you know what I mean? A leader, you know what I'm saying, all around. And then, you got a great offense to complement a great defense, it's going to be, I believe that.
It seems like every day before today, and obviously Andrew Armstrong's been mentioned today, but it seems like every other day he's getting a shout out for making a play or leading. Coach Guyton said he was pretty savvy yesterday. What do y'all see from Andrew?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm running a route and I look over my shoulder. Next thing you know, the ball's going down to Andrew, 60-yard touchdown every other play. I mean, that dude, he's just, I mean, for how big he is, his size and speed and savviness, it's just crazy how good he is at, getting in and out of breaks and stuff like that, but also being able to just burn by a DB. He's a real dog.
It sounds redundant on my part, but like I said, these guys are making plays, play after play after play. And like I said in my interview before, tall, fast, and do whatever you need. And just, Drew, he's gonna go get the ball. He's gonna come out his breaks the right way. He's gonna block anything you need, he can and will do. And I think that's what I'm most excited about.
You guys are looking for a scrimmage on Saturday. I guess it'll be your first major scrimmage of camp.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always excited to, we get to wear pads every day, but to be able to actually, go full contact and go to the ground and stuff like that, I feel like that's when you can really see the true colors of the offense and the defense, when they're able to, they're able to shed a tackle, or the defenders are able to bring the guy to the ground. I feel like that really brings out, some energy, but also it shows you like where you're at as an offense and the defense.
I agree with that. On my part, personally, I like to tackle a lot. I like to be physical, so I'm ready for that, to bring somebody to the ground and see the offense do their part as well.
I don't know what your take is on Danny. You went through him spring. It's his second time around here, but just wonder what your take is on him. And you guys are both Michigan guys.
Yeah, that was a cool connection we could have at the beginning there. But he's just, I mean, he's an offensive genius. I feel like everything that a defense brings, we have an answer to, and he knows, how to move guys around and put the offense in a great spot where we're going to be able to go and have an answer to anything the defense brings against us.
Like you said, put the offense in a great spot, whether it be motions, his schemes. It's wonderful, you know what I'm saying? To see it as a defense, he makes the defense better, you know what I'm saying? No, we have to adjust certain emotions and things, you know, that you're probably not expecting. So you're gonna have to communicate. We're gonna have to communicate on the back end and in the front to answer to those type schemes.
You said you like to tackle. I think SEC Network had KJ or Rocket is the number 2 like person SEC player. He doesn't want to tackle. I think it was just Takeo Spikes or something. And KJ number 4. Are you excited to tackle those guys? I mean, what's it like going to be trying to bring down 242-pound Rocket Sanders?
I think it's amazing. I'm very happy that he's on our team. I won't say that because in the game, I'm sure it's probably way different. He's trying to protect us as well. But I mean, I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna really set me up for the games. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna have to compete and go against guys maybe not against Rocket, but you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be talented and very good. So I gotta be prepared to go against these big tight ends and running back quarterbacks as well.
Just real quick, I don't mean any disrespect to this. What's up with the capital S? Is that like is there something like with your background in your family? I mean, where does that last name come from?
Supposedly it's French. My family's very Dutch. I don't know where the capital S came from, but I mean it helps with the pronunciation. Everyone thinks it's TeSlaa, but it's TeSlaa. So I don't know where it comes from, but I think it's pretty neat.
Coach Souter said the other day that he called you a freak show in the weight room. Just what are some of the areas as far as you know, in the weight room body transformation you feel like you've made the biggest strides since you got here?
Yeah, you're right. A freak show. Like I'm watching it, bro. I'm like, what the heck? As a receiver, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm a pretty strong guy as well, but watching, I'm like the clean bench squat. That's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, the weight. No, you're good. The weight room is something I've always clung to, and I feel like that's somewhere where you don't need talent to go and put the work in the weight room. So that's somewhere I feel like where if I can get bigger, stronger, more physical in the weight room, that's something I'm going to do, and that's something that I've always done. So when I got here, I just wanted to come in every day and make sure I was out working everyone. And that was my goal.
I mean, he does every day, but it seemed like today he's really hitting everything. Talk about what you guys have seen from Jacoby.
Yeah, Jacoby's he's an athlete and a quarterback. So, he's going to be able to move in the pocket, but also make throws outside of the pocket. And he honestly throws one of the best balls I've ever seen from any quarterback. That thing, it's got some zip on it and he can put touch on it. I feel like he's, just an all around, very solid quarterback. He's able to make the throws wherever, inside the pocket, outside the pocket. He's able to get that thing anyway.
He could definitely put in a tight spot. I experienced him. He put in a tight spot. That's all I have to say. Very good, very talented, getting better each and every day from summer to now. Very good. I can't wait to see that as well.
Thank y'all. Thank you guys.
Have a great